more, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the ground on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you, they was blocking the shine. Now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents, and now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like canned food. Try and tell me what I can't do. I wanna see the world, my vision on Shamu. That mean I got goals that's real big, foes that's real big. Y'all offer too little, sorry, my soul is real.
It's cute.
That's what's up. Thank you, Morgan. We appreciate it for that added on the intro. We love it. Most definitely. Yeah. So, welcome everybody. We are on a new episode, 5th season of TK's Chronicles of a Black Sheep. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Celebrating that year. Yes, that year feel good.
Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do.
Yeah. That year feel real good. So, co-host, in the absence of one co-host, he probably be on Black People Time today, depending on his job. So we gonna roll it anyhow. Like the church say, we gonna go on in spite of. So we gonna kick it off. So Miss Hell on Earth over there. So you got to do your own introduction, and since you had the honor of getting our guest tonight, you also have to introduce the guest.
Well, I told you every time you make me do my own intro, I'm going to give myself all these accolades and affirmations. So hello, everyone. Hello. I am Nika Pinks, a.k.a. the angel, the innocent one, the one that don't get no trouble. Let me see. The honest one. I need some more. I should have wrote some more down because I used some of these last week. Hello, everyone. Hello. Glad you're here and tuned in. And tonight we have our special guest here to laugh with us about our pain and laugh in general. We have Marcellus here. Thank you so much, Marcellus, for being here with us tonight. Yes. We are so happy to have you in the House of Coabs.
Most definitely.
I'm excited. I'm just glad to be here. Yes. I'm excited.
Definitely. We are glad to have you here. We have definitely already started to cut up in the background. We'd have been laughing. We laughed enough to have some system problems like right before we went on. We don't even understand it because we wouldn't have no problems before. But hey, what was the word during the Oscars that Denzel told Will? The devil
comes at you at your highest.
Yes, when you're at your highest. The devil comes. Even though that wasn't the devil, but okay, we're gonna leave that alone. So, yes. So Pink, since you are you in the driver's seat tonight, dog.
How do I get to be in the driver's seat and you the host?
Well, one, you came up with tonight's topic, and then you came up with tonight's guest. So you in the driver's seat. I'm getting chauffeured.
Baby boom, like they used to say back in the day.
And you know I wasn't ready for all that.
You got you wasn't. And even if I told you you wasn't gonna be ready, you was gonna try to get out of it. But see, when I put you in the spot, when I put you on the spot, you show up and you show out. So tag you in.
In the words of Usher, this goes out to my number one.
Okay. I'll try it and see how it goes. So again, tonight we are talking about laugh at my pain. After what happened, on Sunday, it kind of is what inspired this, but kind of didn't. Because a lot of times there are things that are going on with people, and we really don't know what's going on with them. They can have underlying things going on, mental, physical, emotional. We don't know, but yet we poke laughs and make jokes at the expense of others because of the way they may look, sound, the way, just anything, and we don't know what's going on underneath, like what's happening. So that's what kind of inspired the laugh at my pain and making jokes at another person's expense. And how far is too far? Where is the line? Like, is it only okay for friends? Is it okay for anybody? Because y'all know social media, people be getting ripped a new asshole and talked about and go viral for a reason you didn't even think you go viral for. You on there speaking affirmations on yourself, and somebody like, "Ooh, you ugly," and you like, that's not what I'm here for. Now everybody do it and talking about how ugly you are. So yeah, that kind of stuff. So yeah.
You're
absolutely right. I just had out a whole bunch of stuff. So, ooh. Yeah.
So that's where we at tonight. So that's where I'm gonna park this one, and then I'm gonna let you go ahead and do your thing, and we gonna roll with it.
Yes, we definitely gonna roll with it. So, hey Simone, how you doing tonight? See, Simone she be on it. That is
faithful. We love that, Simone. We appreciate you.
Yes, very much. Simone be on it. She be out here in them comment streets. Boy, I'm telling you. Yes. Okay, so Marcellus, give us your background.
Let's see. My background is I'm a comedian. Believe it or not, I tell jokes. And the reason how I became a comedian is I basically lost a bet. Because I've always been silly my entire life. Because the only reason why I became good at jokes is based off because I have alopecia. So everybody always talked about me because I don't have any hair. Obviously, that's very noticeable. However, I am handsome. That's the only thing that helps. I can only imagine. Like I tell people every day, first of all, I'm handsome without hair. Can you imagine if I had hair? I'd be killing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have had full beard game, everything. Okay. But God would have probably gave me small shoulders or something. So broad shoulders. So I've been doing jokes for about 7 years. What else have I been? Yeah, that's basically because of the joke. It basically lost a bet. Somebody just told me. And then after that, I liked it. So I just did an open mic and been doing it ever since. Besides that, I family man, stay out of trouble. I try to stay COVID free. But I look at everybody who still walk around with bare face, and I have all the pride in the world. But however, due to mine, I don't have any nose hairs. Okay, everything goes straight to the lungs. Okay, I don't have no protection. I'm raw out here every day.
Yeah.
So, anti-maskers, I'll be like, hey, they be like, you don't have masks. You don't know my life. You don't know my life. Okay. I didn't beat cancer. It's first of all, this. I'm sorry. I'm finna go off, but I'm sorry.
Go ahead, because I'm listening, and it's some stuff that I didn't know that you going on in your rant, and I'm listening.
So when I was growing up, everybody always used to ask, "Hey, you got cancer? You got cancer?" No, I have alopecia. Okay, that means you can't have real hair. Then what happens when you get cancer? Because they told me I had cancer like 3 years ago. Okay, I said, "Ain't this about to suck? I'm a cancer with cancer, and I've been told I got cancer my entire life. Ain't that about something? Wow, terrible." But however, I got past that. Kidney cancer, but they fixed that. So
all right,
I may not have my 6-pack anymore, but damn it, I got my life. Okay?
I know that's right.
And I'm handsome. Okay.
That's what's
there
up.
you go.
Man,
and I got suit coolers, so I could never have hot soup. Okay, because I thank God. Okay?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Take what you're good at.
Hey, and work. And work what you got.
People don't. The funny part, people don't even realize I don't even have hair. They just think I'm some bald man until they look at me funny. What's wrong with you? You funny looking, but I can't know why you funny looking. They said, you ain't got nothing. I can't go out. I can't wear wool. I can't go out in dust storms. Nothing. Okay. All I do is eat carrots all day and try to keep my eyes.
Let's say you gotta You gotta go with what's left. Because you know,
Yeah, like,
parents did used to tell you back in the day that carrots was good for your eyes to get us
yeah,
eating.
that is a lie.
It is because I wear
Yeah,
glasses, so obviously
shit.
they lied.
It don't help if you got high blood pressure. You know, black. You got high blood. That's gonna take your eyesight. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Black men, go to the doctor. You probably walking around with high blood pressure right now. Don't even know.
Man,
that's true.
you
sometimes
know.
you might be with a salty lady. I'm just, just saying.
Damn it.
Really?
You know what? Damn. I'm not.
I'm just sharing my truth.
He said a salty.
You know what? And
You know
we
what?
appreciate
You
that.
trying to kiss on the neck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Because we have had a men's health episode.
Mhm.
That was it was an interesting episode. People were able to talk about their diagnosis and what they had, how they discovered that they had diabetes, anxiety, those kind of things.
Yeah.
So it was interesting.
Black men don't like to go to the doctor. I was one of them people. However, all it takes is one bad thing, and you realize I'm going to the doctor all the time.
Yeah.
So, question, because I'm interested in knowing,
Yes.
why were you in that position where you wasn't so fast or so quick to go to the doctor?
I don't know. Can you repeat that? I'm sorry. It broke up.
So, because like she said, men are hesitant. Why were you hesitant about going to the doctor?
I just didn't have any information. Because everybody lies. I lie to myself every day. I'm like, I'm the healthiest man alive because you work out every day. You're doing basketball or football or doing sports. And you work out in the yard. So you're not thinking the whole time because you do physical activity that you might want to get checked out. So it just means stuff when you realize you're just being an idiot. Because most men, they like, ain't going to the doctor with, like, you're muscular, you're in shape, you hoop or whatever. So
yeah.
And then one day your ankles ain't going down. You're like, what the hell, my ankles go down. There you go. And you go in and realize, hey, sir, you have kidney disease. And then they volunteer and then they say, no, you don't have kidney disease. You have kidney cancer.
Wow. Wow.
So,
yeah. That's real, because it was like all the guys that we had on at the time, all of them said the same thing. I'm trying to go to the doctor.
Yeah. Nobody, because you're not falling out, you feel fine. And at the same time, people ain't trying to get gloved up. People ain't trying to have, men. The last thing a man wants is somebody feeling on them that ain't, volunteered.
I was going to say somebody that wasn't attractive, but I mean, because that,
Like, if I didn't make, hey, you look attractive to me, hey, I might give you a number. And you'd be like, if somebody comes at you and you're not volunteering for them services and they have to put some gloves on, you really don't like that. I don't feel like comfortable, sir.
Because that be that thing. Because like you'll hear women say if their OBGYN or their gynecologist is attractive, it make the appointment better.
Yeah. Hey, but at the same, you should have washed up prior to coming here anyway, but just because he's handsome shouldn't make you go extra wash. Okay, you can always give the same level.
Across the board, be ready for anything.
Oh my gosh.
For anything.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, Dr. Suave, you'd be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna take a bubble bath, bitch. You should have been taking a bubble bath."
Anyway.
Yes. Anyway.
Man. Soak yourself. Don't be just doing showers all the time. Sometimes you gotta soak your skin.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in soaking your skin.
Yeah.
Right?
The water.
Yeah.
Oh, marinate.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, don't be standing up all the time. What are you doing?
Man,
dunk yourself.
And exfoliate. All of that. Take it off. All the extra.
Oh my goodness. So, what was the cruelest or worst situation that somebody could have had that you've experienced with having alopecia and nobody knew you had alopecia?
I don't know. It was just it was. I'm sorry. Oh my God, we have the haters in the background. Oh my God. Mine was, I guess, just bullying. Like really, like 3rd to 7th, because I found out I had alopecia in 3rd grade. So I had people talking about. I had the De La Soul song was "Potholes in My Yard." That was probably the funniest. The meanest one, but that was some funny. That was a funny joke. They said, "You got potholes in your lawn." Then they said, "Your head looks like the globe." I said, "Sir, I'm gonna learn how to do some jokes because I was not good at roasting." But anytime you said, "Yo, my head came in patches," so it didn't all come. I had like hair growth everywhere, so it did look like Earth. They said, "Your head looks like the Earth, like all the bald spots of the water." I said, "Oh,
wow."
I'm trying to think. Yeah, once upon a time I had hair, so but it went off in stages. Like even through high school, I had like eyebrows, but then by the time I graduated, like high school, it was just gone. So no, matter of fact, when I started college, I even had like a little piece because I was just trying to hold on as long as I could. I hold on, I had this little peach of fuzz, wherever it was. You go back and look at all my family pictures and say, what was I thinking? I don't know why I didn't even cut that off. But you just trying to hold on as long as you can.
Wow.
Realize it. Eventually you be like, let me just cut it all off.
So it basically was like, okay, you was born, you had hair, and then mid-elementary, then you started seeing the symptoms.
Like little patches come out here and there. It just gets to the point where you be like, oh my God. And then they try to, it's the treatment that sucks because they had the Rogaine. Then I had they started putting shots in my head. That's why I'm not scared of needles now. So when I was a kid, they used to put like a whole bunch of shots in my head, try to stimulate the growth, whatever. Mm-hmm. Put me in radiation treatment. So they had me in a radiation box when I was a kid. Trying to think what else did they do. Put like some paint stuff that used to mess up all my clothes.
Oh, so that was worse than having a Jerry curl then, huh?
Yeah, it was just like this purple stuff they used to put on, but you couldn't. And then you're a kid, so you just laying there. You got purple stains. This stuff didn't get out. It was purple stains all the time. It was like whatever. And then I think they were doing the radiation. Then that's when my mom found. My mom was like, because I don't remember this conversation, but my mom told me. She said, "You said." Basically, what I said was, "I can live with this. I don't want to come back to do this anymore."
Yeah.
Yeah. And she said that was for me to do that at such a young age. I was like 5th grade or something. She was like, "Oh my God!" She was like, "I don't want to do it anymore, so I can deal with it."
Yeah, that's a lot to have to, to have to go through. So the treatment that you want to go through, is that kind of something that you wanted to find some kind of.
I was like, anything worked. The Rogaine, and everything else, but I was like, forget it. Just when everything wasn't working, I was like, at this time, y'all are lying to yourself and you're lying to me. I knew that at an early age. You ain't gonna be able to stop this. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Held on as long as I can, and think about college. I was like, hey, this is me. Nobody even notices anyway. Because thank God, Onyx came out. Onyx, when came out, that was the only thing to save my life. I was slamming it up with everybody. Okay? Let the boys be boys.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I commend your mother for respecting your voice and saying, I this is it. I can't do this no more. Like, I'm good. Because I know as a parent, normally when you have a child that has something going on, you're trying to do everything possible to help that child, overcome or get the assistance that they need to, be back in their original element. And even sometimes, mom be like, I don't want to do this. No, mom be like, no, well, come on, we got to get this, get this kind of thing.
I knew because I had curly hair. It was, I ain't want to brag. had that good hair.
The good stuff.
I had that curl. All you had to do put
some water. You had the curls for the girls. You was
you was ready.
I would have had an afro right now. Jackson 5 moves if I was in the game.
The Soul Glow.
That's what's up. But I very much commend your mom for listening to you. And even for you, even at that young of age, for you to be able to say, you know what, I got this. I can deal.
Yeah.
You know, so wow, that's big. That is definitely big.
Well, I was always strong-headed. I mean, it sucked knowing football, but hey, everybody else had padding. I tell people, ain't no padding up under here, man. It is all skin and bone, baby. I got better padded. I feel every hit.
Oh, wow.
That's why they be like, you don't like playing defense? Put me on offense, okay? I don't like people touching me. I don't like touching nobody. And I'm a wide receiver. I don't even want to be in that melee, what they got going on over there. Send me do a route run. I'm running down the field every time. I wish I would try to tackle me. Nope.
Definitely. Wow. And Simone said, she said, yes, sadly, kids are bullied because of things like that.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Like I said, I was bullied. I used to be going home every day. Then I worked. It got to the point where about 7th grade, this is when I realized I had to make a turn because they weren't going to stop. I went to a hood school, went to a ghetto school. Them ghetto kids didn't have fathers. And I already knew they didn't know how to stop.
Yeah.
They find a victim, they keep going. So I said,
yeah.
You know what? So
wait, you said ghetto kids that have fathers?
Yeah, I went to a school I already knew because all my parents were teachers, so they raised these kids. I already knew everything about them. So it was like 7th grade, I made a list of everybody who talked about me, and I made jokes about every single one of them. I wrote them down. So I was ready to come 8th grade year.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. You had a list. That's what I'm talking about.
So every time they came in, and eventually I made so many jokes that I didn't have to use my list anymore. I got so good at it. So by that time, I became the king of roasting.
Mm-hmm.
I said, y'all want to play the dozens? We can do the dozens. I said, I know every joke you finna say about me. You can only talk about I don't have any hair. Let's talk about your eye.
Oh shit.
Hey, caught like a pistol, huh?
Dang. I bet that hurt.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hey, you got to, because if not, you become a constant target. And when you, like you said, you were small, you wasn't messing with nobody. When bullies know they can get that negative reaction, that they can see you cry, walk off sad, that thing, you made yourself a target. So they're going to keep coming at you until you show some sign to defend yourself, or until you can break them down to their knees and make them cry.
Yeah. Plus, it ain't helped that my mom and dad were teachers, so they already knew my mom. So they was like, again, if my mom gave them a bad grade, they breaking it out on me.
So let me guess, you know how to fight then?
I know how to defend myself. I always tell people this. I say, one of my LB, my frat brother, it's funny because every time we did get into a fight or something, I'd be like, he would like, Sellers, you can fight. And like me, I'm just big. I was like, hey man, I can take 3 by myself. I say, if it was more than 3, we're gonna have a problem.
For real. Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah. Did you do that a lot as a child?
No, eventually, like I always had a saying, because when they get mad, because sometimes once the bully becomes the bullier, sometimes they used to tell me they would try to fight me, and I was like, you have 2 ways for this. I said, you can fight me and you can win. However, if you fight me and you lose, you still gonna get talked about, and then I have more material because I beat your ass.
Yeah.
So it usually stopped there. They'd be like, you know what, you're right. You usually saw my way. So I was like, it's fine.
Yeah.
And it's all it's mental. It looks always
mental. That's why I'm like, you was on it with the mental though, because you was like, let me go and tap it in this way. Yeah.
You don't want this smoke.
No.
So what about y'all? Were y'all DA, were y'all ever teased about anything? You know?
Oh, hell yes. Man, I got picked on. I got bullied probably from elementary school till maybe freshman year, half of freshman year. Yeah, I did. I got bullied. Starting off, we lived over like by the Lackland area, which was mostly Hispanics. We had maybe 6 black people at our elementary school, and hell, more than half lived in my house because it was my brother, my stepsister, my stepbrother. So I always got harassed about my lips being big. You know, I remember being in the breakfast line one morning, and there was a group of Hispanic chicks, and they were like the popular Hispanic chicks. And the girl hollered, "Ouch!" She was on, "What's wrong with you? You turned around and you slapped me with your lips." And I was like, all right. I got harassed about my butt. I got called duck butt in middle school. Little titty committee. Like I pretty much heard. I think I got harassed really for everything. Most of those black essentials that black females have. I got picked on for that. But it changed kind of over the years, because it was like, okay, at that point where you were at a point of calling me little titty committee, you was shit, you was the on the top tier with me. You wasn't working with no woman that I was working with, but then I started excelling past you. Now you look stupid. My lips, guess what? They became an asset, because it's a lot of fuckers that love them. So it's like, hi, joke on you. Same thing with my butt. You flatter than a board. But guess what? My butt was still there and grew some more since then. But hey, that's what it was. But I did get harassed, or teased for a lot of those things. Like, they used to write on my books and all just different kind of stuff. And then when I see them people now, and I'll be like, bitch, say something, because I'm gonna beat your ass from 6th grade. Yeah, because I'm one of the passive, and I took it, because for one, we solo. We got a whole school of Hispanics. It ain't number 6 of us. Like, real talk. It was literally, matter of fact, no, it was 8 of us. So that was 3 families, because it was 4 in my family, another chick, it was they 2, and then another 2. So yeah, it was 8 black people in our whole school. We really tried to stick together as much as we could, because we was all getting teased on our black features and that kind of thing. So we all got picked on. So we kind of pretty much kind of stayed together. But even with switching from that side, like, just like Marcella said, when you go to a black ghetto school, you get a whole different level of bullying. So it definitely switches up in different ways, which is the craziest thing that I'm thinking about it. Because my bullying switched to a whole different level at that point. They see you pull up in the car, and my dad, oh my God, my dad used to have this van that would look like the Sweet Pickle truck, and it was yellow and like a cream color. It was like cream on the top, yellow on the bottom. I'd be like, say, can you just drop me off over here? Don't drop me right there. Drop me off over here. Because baby.
Like, I just walked to school.
Man, it really got to that point. I'm like, I'm going to catch the bus. Don't worry about getting up off the bed. I'm going to catch the bus. Because I promise, it seemed like every car he had, we get clowned on when we got dropped off. So it was like,
don't add nothing else to my plate.
Man, say. But then it's like, when you start getting into sports, and then you get these other than they in sports, and you killing them, it's like that it gave me that little
that hierarchy change.
That bitch, you didn't even make first team.
Man,
you the slow leg on the track team. Like, it was that kind of thing. So it was like, oh, okay, bitch. Okay. And by the time I hit middle freshman year, yeah, I was all tired with the bullshit. Then at that point, it was like, bitch, and what's up?
So was you a crier, or did you crack jokes, or was you a fighter?
I was a crier. I was very sensitive. People would say something. I did. I was sensitive. I'm still sensitive. Certain stuff somebody could say to me to hurt my feelings, but you better watch out, because 9 out of 10, if my feelings is hurt at this point in life, I'm a monkey stomp on your shit. I'm a man. If I cry, you gonna cry harder. So we ain't gonna cry together, because I'm gonna be ready to put your ass in the headlock. But you gonna cry harder than what I'm crying, guaranteed. Because at a point, I don't have, y'all know I don't have no filter.
Yeah, you gotta stop it before it starts.
Yeah, you gotta nip it in the bud. And I've watched my baby get bullied, to in some of the worst ways, down to his bully had a squad, like a straight squad. Like I was like, are you recruiting people for a living? What is you doing? How you got 20 people in your squad in elementary? What is you doing? And like they did crap like tie a rope around my baby's neck to kill the monster. They punched him in the mouth and chipped his tooth. They've clawed him across the. I mean, my baby really got bullied. And when you're a parent even trying to fight for your child at the school, and then school is on deaf ears because they just really worried about attendance so they can get paid, it's a whole different thing as a parent. But I even switched to schools and then walk in on the first school, and this little bad motherfucker was the first person we saw. And I was like, I know you motherfucking lying. Like, for real? Are we trying to get away from
that make you mad? Oh my God.
Man.
Like, you make this little sucker?
Man, I wanted to get that little motherfucker to myself and just shriek the cowboy shit out of this little motherfucking ass. I did, because that's my baby, and my baby was not messing with him. Now, my baby was messing with him, it's a different ballgame. But you and your whole crew of 20 is fucking with him. He's not bothering you.
It used to be the weakest ones, too. They were like the bullies. The weakest ones.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, to a point. Yeah, my son was a target. He didn't fight back. My baby, even now, he ain't a fighter, but he ain't no punk. Don't push him.
Ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Yeah, I mean, now he will defend himself. Before he's a people person. He's a peaceful kid, so he wants everybody to get along. He don't like people getting in trouble. If he see one of his friends trying to get in trouble, he gonna be like, "Say, man, that ain't what you go." He's that rationale, that the angel on your shoulder. That's him. So he gonna keep it peaceful. But I tell you, one day that bully got to fucking with him at school, and he hauled off and knocked him in the mouth and made one of them nice little teeth come out. He ain't fuck with him no more.
As you should.
Exactly. You got somebody's got to pay a price. I tell anybody that somebody's got to pay a price. Which one is it going to be?
Yeah. I mean, you get tired of being the sacrificial lamb of it being you. So it's like at one point, you gonna hit your breaking point. And at that time, whoever's poking is gonna whoever poking the bear is gonna get their arm bit off. Yeah. So
you gotta do prison house rules sometimes. I'm like, look, I can't beat all of y'all, but I can guarantee you I can put my focus into one.
Yes.
And that one person is gonna
and my daddy and my grandmother used to say, when you get to that point and that one keep fuck with you and they hit you, you best to damn near knock they block off.
Yep.
Ooh, y'all violent. Oh. No,
and what about you, sir?
Yes, you, sir.
What about you? What's your shit?
My shit was because I was black. I was darkness, everybody.
You still dark.
I know.
You just dark.
Hey,
you just dark and shiny.
Wesley Snipes and goddamn Tyrese now, they made us a thing, boy. But shit, before that, it was Al B. Sure and all them light skin.
Al B. Sure, love it.
New Jack City crew, baby. Christopher Williams.
Look at us and be like, oh, you die. I bet you when you close your eyes, you look like smoke, shit like that. I was like, damn. Say, okay, and shit. So I started listening and learning. Oh, so you want to talk? Come on, bring it. And once I started getting them, oh man, all right, I was just joking. No, motherfucker, not. No, let's keep talking. Keep talking. And
so
then
once I started,
you was fighting the joke. When I was younger, I was bigger than everybody, so everybody was like, I ain't gonna fuck with him.
So you just cracked jokes back. You wasn't fighting.
I used to tear their ass up. At first, I used to get it, take it, be like, okay, you got me, ha ha. Everybody laughing, ha ha ha. Then I started learning. Oh, wait a minute. You pee in the bed. Okay, pee monster, what's going on?
Oh.
What? Oh, okay. Oh, I saw your daddy and Daisy Dukes. I used to get them. And they be like, hey, man, you ain't got to bring that shit up. Oh, but you want to start with me.
But you messing with me. Exactly. Yeah, so you have to get there. Once you got that ammunition, it's a whole different kind of
man, it be over. And that's like to this day, like folks use Tribe. I said, "You sure you want to do that?"
Yeah,
You
you
sure?
sound like me. I used to get to one like when I got to college. It was like I used to tell people, you get by the time I was a senior in high school, I used to say, y'all have 3 jokes before I say anything to y'all. I give you
Yeah.
3 freedoms.
Mm.
So then after that, man,
That's
I made a girl when I went to Iowa. Made a girl. She kept. I don't know why she didn't believe me.
First of all, what you as a black man going to Iowa for?
They sent me there to learn Russian as a what do you call it, summer program. HBCU. So they sent me to the University of Iowa.
And they sent you to Iowa to learn Russian.
Yes. But I was in some Russian.
We can't send you to Russia, so we're gonna send you to Iowa.
Yeah, Iowa. It's about as white we can make it.
Right.
Wow.
So the girl, I don't know why the girl just kept trying me. She kept. I was like, look, man. And then I said, you get 3 jokes. I gave her a free one on top of that. So you got 3 jokes, but she kept saying stuff. And I would say it out loud to let you know where your point count is. I'd be like, that's strike 1.
So you was very nice because you even count. You didn't gave her a free one, and you counting off 4.
Yeah. Then after that, she got the strike 3, and it was over because she had that vitiligo on her foot. I guess nobody else. So the whole time I was there, I said, "You got a magic toe."
Magic toe.
Wait, hold on.
So you got pixie dust on your toe.
Hold on, she had vitiligo and had a nerd. Okay, yeah. You better than me. You gave her 3 because that was the first thing came out my mouth.
No, she had 4.
No, because by the time I was in high school, they used to like bring people like across the city to try to
get you
roast me, and I'll leave. I was the best in the city for like 3 years, hands down. So I was just like,
okay. No, I wasn't that good.
Yeah,
it had gotten to a point where we used to just do that shit on purpose. Like they'll start roasting. Oh, you want to start roasting? We just keep going. Oh, that was a good one, dog. That was a good one. Hey, y'all, something wrong with y'all. Y'all need Jesus. But okay.
It worked in sports though. I tell you that. Track meet, this thug came up to me, he was talking crazy. He's like, y'all are slow. And then I'm the quiet one, so I'm just like, dude, I was
I was the quiet one too.
Anytime I'm finna bust. We were finna run the 400, and this guy was we were in Fort Worth, and some good track meet. Dude come up, I'm finna bust all y'all. And I don't know what he going line by line, so I know he coming to me. He going kid by kid. He come up to me, I'm finna dust you. I said, sir, you're not finna dust anybody. I said, you talking about, I'm the fastest. He said, obviously you're not fast because you got the ankle bracelet on. You've been caught before, and you're gonna get caught again.
Got him.
Oh, damn.
Hey, on that one, hey, you ever did one so good, all they did was just sit down and don't say nothing for the rest of the day?
You go sit down. Real quick. I have this track.
Sit down.
Yeah, you have to shut them down. You have to, because they have to know, don't keep coming for me.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, because at that point, because wherever you go, I'm gonna go 10 times harder. So don't even.
There you go.
You got it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm at peace because you're disturbing my peace.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Especially when you don't bother people and you're a peaceful person and you're constantly getting picked on. Because I think I had an entourage at a point that used to pick on me, a whole crew. But once that mouth of mine, that throat chakra opened up, baby, I had bodies.
This is the wrong show.
Body in the mall. I was killing.
Yeah, you might want to watch your choice of words. You got throat chakra and bodies. You taking this show to the wrong side. We ain't on that episode now.
That's only because your mind is in a dirty place. Anybody else that says throat chakras that are spiritual, they gonna know what we're talking about. Your mind just in the gutter.
I'm talking about taking souls and shit. So just sit. I was just playing.
So you know what? Get your co-host, ma'am. Get your co-host, please.
Sir, stop.
So,
y'all know. Hey, y'all know what it is when I get on. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey, when was the last time? I got a question. When was the last time somebody ever tried you like that? Tried to join on you? The very last time.
Oh, well, I'm a comedian, so people do it all the time.
Shit.
So what did my friends, who's a comedian, he says I choose violence every time. He said, because what did he say? I remember one time it was I went to a comedy show, all the comics were getting murdered, right? So me being smart, because I was like, I went and I sat in the crowd. I said, well, let me sit in the crowd right beside him. I get all the information that I need, because I already know he's doing this to everybody. Nobody's stopping him. This guy's ruining the show. So then they called me up. Oh, the surprise he had when I popped up and I walked from right beside him all the way on the stage. And I said, let's talk about you, sir. Let's talk about everything that you went wrong with you today. Let's talk about your choices in life, what you're drinking on. It got so bad that the comedians were like, oh my God. It's like, don't ever tell your friends. I said, I don't know these people. I don't know these people at all. These are all people, strangers to me. I said, man, I told them, y'all got to live like Gladiator, man. Win the crowd, win your freedom, man.
Right.
Like,
I love your mental aspect of how you flip this whole thing around. I love it. Your mental creativity is like, I love it. I do. I love it. Yeah. That's what's up. Because you do
work smarter, not harder. I'm
man, I'm telling you. So Simone commented, she said, most of my bullies were male classmates. That made me lose trust in the opposite sex during my adulthood.
Oh, I can see that.
I can see that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Most of these guys don't know how to talk to women.
Mine was equal opportunity. I had male and women.
I'm a firm equal opportunities. I will have no. Yeah, but I like it. They're bullies. First of all, yeah. So you went to the wrong school. You didn't have enough friends because you couldn't talk about a girl around me. I'm like, especially if you're a male, like females, you kind of got to be on your own. If you're a male, you might as well say you barbecue chicken, baby. We're talking all about you. You can have a long day. It's certain things that you can't do around me. Just being. That's probably why I have a lot of female friends because I was like, there's certain things I'm not gonna tolerate. So I don't call women out their name. I'm not finna do all that kind of stuff. Because I remember one time there was a girl in junior high school. She was like, I heard you call me bitch. And then I looked at her, I said, me. And then she said, you know what, you're right. I said, exactly. Yeah. That doesn't make sense.
Shit, I got both sides.
And see, I like that too. That you check your male friends. Like, it's just certain things that you're just not going to allow. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what's up. Because I think that's where there's a different form of bullying that you see. Like, we see it definitely in the news when it's with females that turn down a male's advances. Or
the problem with that is nobody's ever checked them on. Mm-hmm. So the problem is they think it's cool because nobody's ever checked on that. That's not okay behavior. Because if nobody ever checks it, it's free. It's a free fall all the time. Mm-hmm. How do I know? Because I got bullied. If nobody puts a stop to it, then it's a free fall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Eventually, you got to nip it in the bud. Sometimes they don't even know. That guy taught me like how do you communicate with the opposite sex? I was like a human.
Right. Just talk to them.
Just like they're humans. The same thing you like, the same thing they like. They can't talk to all the haters.
Man, I'm saying, like, yeah, like how, like, and you're right. If it's not checked, then it's gonna continue because you always find like if you're talking, female guy comes up to the female, you be like, no, thank you, or I have a guy or whatever, and then that's when you get, oh, I wasn't trying to talk to your ugly ass anyway. Well, hold on, partner, because your ugly ass was just all up in here trying to talk, or you were just in the inbox. Hey, beautiful, how you doing? So now when I turn down your advance, now I'm ugly, I'm a gorilla, I'm a this, I'm a that. Really, boo?
I don't think it's the fact that they haven't been checked. I think it's the fact nobody taught them how to deal with rejection. I think that's what more of it, the fact of it, the matter is, because somebody could check him like, yo, you don't do that, and then they end up squabbling or whatever, but he doesn't understand that the behavior is not right. Because he might be just looking at it at that moment. Oh, well, I can't talk to her like that, blah, blah, because of him. But they're not looking at the actual behavior. So, it's the fact that they can't accept rejection.
Some of them are also they're ugly and they just can't. We're just calling it a duck with a duck at the end of the day. Some of them are ugly. They just.
Actually, know what? I think it's the opposite. Because I noticed some of the most unattractive motherfuckers be pulling the baddest ones. I'm just like, bro, I'm sitting there looking at them like, how you get her? Man, I just don't care. What?
No, well, they have to because they're either going to be the most vain people that you ever met in your life because they're good. They know what they're good at. They know they have to talk. Then you got people who just they don't know how to communicate at all. It all comes out of communication.
Yeah.
But you know, I will say some unattractive people have a hellified mouthpiece or they have a hellified personality.
Evolution.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the communication piece because it made me think about something when you said communication. So, excuse me, as our subject, laugh at our pain. One of the things that pop in my head is the Tyrese video, the Kanye West situation, all of that stuff. Like these are people that are experiencing pain and suffering in real life, but they become memes. Michael Jordan, who else? Hell, we can go back as far as damn Magic Johnson when he had to come out and tell the world that he had AIDS. Oh, they roasted his boy.
Mm-hmm.
And it got so bad that they changed HIV to Michael Johnson. I mean, damn, Magic Johnson. So
yeah,
it's like it's crazy that when people are at their most vulnerable, folks find that shit funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true. Like I saw that with I don't know if y'all saw that Michael Beasley interview where he broke down. You did that?
Yeah. On I Am Athlete.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It just and like I see Simone when she's saying, yes, some men have killed women rejecting their advances.
And it's becoming more common right now, unfortunately.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's just people don't know how to communicate. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, it seems like the more the internet comes, they know how to talk via screen, but if they come face to face with somebody, they don't know how to communicate. Because they can't laugh out loud to somebody in their face. You can't put it LAL. No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say something crazy to somebody because again, might end up in the ditch stinking.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People ain't playing.
Exactly.
But I disagree with what she's saying about well, I know men are killing women. However, I think it's always been the same at the same rate. It's just now that we have more access to seeing it happen versus because and this is my theory when it comes to all of this. A lot of this stuff has always been going on. It's just the fact that now somebody's recording it or we have more access to it.
Yeah, it's most definitely more access because if you go back and look at all the papers, you wouldn't know what happens in Washington D.C. when you live in Texas because it was basically all newspaper. Everything's so instantaneous now. Like, oh my God, like Ukraine, we wouldn't care. Like back in let that be like 1902. They fight over that. Oh, yeah.
1980.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last thing I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I mean that's true. And like DW was saying, we do see, Tyrese crying and having his moments. We've seen Kanye fall apart in his own way. And people have been laughing at them. There's a lot of the memes. Well, as you could consider that's laughing at their pain. I think people tend to laugh at the things that they don't understand.
Yeah.
Where not diagnosing because I'm not a doctor, but you can see with Kanye, it screams mental health. Mental health has been screaming from Kanye for years, but he hasn't gotten the help. Why hasn't he gotten help? Who knows? Because it ain't like he can't afford it.
I just think he has too many yes men around him.
Thank you. Bingo. I knew I liked you for a reason.
Ooh, there
I've
you
been
go.
saying that. I've been saying that since day one. I said he is around the wrong crew.
Yeah.
He is around the wrong people.
Yeah. It happens with everybody with money. You're gonna have people that like being in that fold and they want you to keep going because they feel like your money is their money.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they want you to slow down? Like if you go get help, suddenly you're normal and you're not profitable.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And the stuff that you're doing while you're not normal is causing more of a buzz. So let's keep your name in their mouth.
And they just feeding their friend, not trying to get them help, laughing at them with everybody else.
Yeah, it comes down to like, I hate to say this, I love this girl to death, but like when that girl couldn't run in the Olympics because somebody gave her weed, like you knew she was a track athlete. Why are y'all even giving that to her? Why are you being a yes man? No.
Yeah.
And then after the fact, after effects, her friends letting her say all that crazy shit online. I'm like,
no.
Yeah.
No. So somebody's got to be accountable. Somebody be like, no. I've had many friends pull me to the side. You going about this the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. You got a good crew.
Yeah.
Now, this was at a job because I was finna go. Somebody stole my chips. I went ballistic.
Oh, not another one of these. No.
This is kettle corn chips. It just came out. Them kettle. I went and it was the kettle corn, the jalapeno ones. It just came out. I bought 2 bags. Came to the job. So I was like, I'm gonna put them out for the job. Put them out on the table so people can try them. Right? 2 bags. I get up, go to my work, come back. They say, I thought you brought some chips. I did bring some chips. I put them up front so anybody can come, if you want to taste it, you can taste it. Somebody was sold the 2 bags of chips.
Wow.
I went ballistic. I started going through everybody's office, going through drawers. One of my coworkers, he said, Marcellus, this ain't looking right, man. This ain't going to go the way that you do. And he just bring it really back in, Marcellus.
It's gonna go the way you think it's gonna go.
Like he said, hey man. He said, what's gonna happen when you find these chips? What's gonna happen to the person when you find these chips? What's gonna happen to you? I said, you know what, you're right.
Oh Jesus.
They can have the chips. Because I was like,
oh Jesus, fix it.
You probably would have roasted the hell out of them.
Yeah. I did scare the hell out of them because they
somebody up there.
6-foot black man rolling around, opening up drawers.
Where my goddamn chips?
Yeah, exactly. I said, because I like they were sneaky enough not to put. I said, y'all, because I was so mad. I said, y'all run the camera for everything else, but y'all ain't gonna run for these chips.
No, sir. No.
Yes.
Woo. Oh my gosh. Oh,
yeah.
And found I was eating it that day. They said, I thought we hired a black man. We did not hire a black man. We hired a... Yeah. If you didn't see that from my resume, none of these said y'all don't see all these black schools listed on my resume. Y'all ain't think,
Hey, matter of fact, what school you going to?
I went to Houston University.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was just like, I said, from my childhood up, they said he did not leave the hood not one time. One time he left the hood when they seen the aisle.
Like, well, let's see. We can come down. Let's see.
I was driving all over the place. They was like, oh, they talking about this far. I was like,
Man, that is so crazy. Wow. Them work situations to get you though. I ain't lying. Oh Lord.
Let me. I'm gonna take a turn right here. When were everybody the time you were being absolutely vulnerable and somebody laughed at you, or somebody said something crazy, or yeah.
I never leave myself vulnerable. So I'll be honest, I always have a shield on. It's even when I talk to my parents, I got a shield on. So I'm never gonna let anybody. I don't let anybody all the way in.
Oh, wow.
So that just could be trauma from my youth, but that's that's why I don't let anybody in. That's why everybody be like, "Oh my God, it's so sad." I'm like, okay, it's so sad, but that's life.
Mm.
That's honest though. That's very honest. Very honest.
That's one thing I tell people. I don't lie, man. It's gonna be hard. That's my best quality is I don't lie. It's gonna be hurtful. I'm like, but it's gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt me. I gotta.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to think on this one myself.
That's a good question.
Because I know it. Yeah, I know it happened. It's just probably, just like you said, just you guard it and you just like, oh, okay, and keep moving.
Yeah, because all it takes is I'm trying to think if you open up to somebody and somebody like
all it takes is one time. Yeah.
Because it's gonna be a done deal. Yeah. Like,
They,
there you go.
Never again. Yeah.
You like it's a wrap.
That TikTok, you ain't gotta worry about me. You ain't gotta that gonna be
you ain't got to worry about me.
That line at one time. Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big person on rejection myself. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe that's part of that one of them childhood traumas I got on that list. But I ain't gonna volunteer for that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I'm sitting over here really trying to think like, when the hell did I be vulnerable enough and somebody just like pissed in my cereal in that magnitude? Because I'm sure my response wasn't good either. So I'm really trying to think.
Yeah. I can't either.
Yeah, that's deep. So even somebody asked me like, I feel like after a funeral or something, I'd be like, as a man, you just gotta be like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
They just, I don't know. I hate to say
that. Stop.
Because I'm looking at you like,
he's verifying. He's telling you everything I told y'all. Because they get on me because they say you okay? Because like I'm in Korea right now. So since I've been here, I lost like 6 or 7 people. Like 3 of them real close to me. They passed away, and they always ask me the same question: "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "All right." And I get that look, and you're like, "Yeah,
yeah." See? Yeah, it gets to the point where like when you lose too many friends, it gets to the point where you don't even cry anymore.
Yeah, you right. Because I don't even go to funerals anymore. If it's not in my immediate, like I ain't going. I stopped going to funerals when I started burying classmates, and that was about 11 years ago. And
you started looking at it as a job or it's just a thing to do. Be like, I'm just gonna put these clothes on and go to the funeral. I'm like, how are you? I'm good. So I'm on my way off. We're good.
Yeah.
And then if you do start to break down, you just walk away from everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody who can just like live in the moment. I commend people who can do that. I'm like what Will Smith did, crying in front of everybody. I'm not finna, you're an actor, but I'm not finna be. Like it is what it is.
Yeah. And him with that cry, I think I wanted to reach through the TV and punch him in his eye. Because I'm like, you just assaulted somebody on national goddamn TV. And now you up there crying. Like, what exactly are you crying for?
Chris is a better man than me because we still be on commercial break to this day.
Bro. I was out of part of that.
Yeah.
Because first of all, Chris Rock is way too little. It's like, because I don't know how tall Will Smith is, but I'm guessing he's my size. He's about 6 foot.
I think he kind of up. Somebody Googled that the other day, and I don't remember. But keep talking. I find it.
Rock probably about 5'6", 5'8". Really? For you to snap 160, yeah, Chris Rock ain't big at all.
He's not big.
Yeah.
So Will Smith is 6'2".
Okay.
And let's see how tall Chris is. Chris Rock is 5'10".
Okay, a little bit taller, but again, Will Smith is like double his size. And not forget how big he was in Ali.
Yeah.
And Chris Rock has always plays a frail man. I like, dude, it's like slapping your drunk uncle at a family gathering. Like, you don't get no points for that.
No.
Like, you
I
expect
thought,
a Jimmy Butler to say
at
something.
first I thought it was staged.
I did too. I
I
did.
kind of still do.
Yeah, I did. And then until he started yelling in the crowd, and I said,
Oh yeah, that's when you knew it was real. Yeah, that's when you knew it was real. When he hollered, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth."
That's why Chris Rock should never have to play for a drink a day in his life. Okay, because he's a bigger man than I am.
But here's the flip side to that. Like dealing with like everybody's talking about Chris Rock and everything, but let's talk about Will. Like that's out of his character. So we don't know.
Very out of his character.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on in his head. I think I got a clue, but the fact that he was that remorseful that he broke down, he knew he was out of character.
Yeah, no, I didn't mind that, but dude, you saying sorry to the Academy, you didn't say I'm sorry to the man.
Yeah.
But see, and that part I agree with him because I wouldn't have said all of that on national TV because that's not for everybody.
You just slapped me.
But no, that's what I'm saying. That's not for everybody. That's not for everybody to know what's going on between me and him because apparently they were real close.
Yeah.
So for that to happen between them, something else is.
Something else. Because I'm a firm believer. If you're my friend, I should never fight my friend. Because if I'm fighting my friend, you were never my friend.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying. And something was probably behind that, and that's why I say I would have addressed it outside of the public. I would have had a meeting, like, yo, look, this is just laid out there, just them two. Because
again, yeah, you're right. But like I had told you, like I understand you were defending your wife. However, there's a time and place to do that.
And that's the other part, and that's what I was gonna say.
Take him backstage and be like, hey, not walking up while I'm giving a monologue. That is his job as a monologue.
That
he
part.
does that every time that you expect it as a monologue. He's going to talk about people in the crowd, then he's going to move on with the show.
So, yeah, that was me. I was like, nah. And the reason why I say that also, too, is public opinion. Because if he would have did it right then, say, hey, Chris, blah, 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 somebody would have came back, they made him say that shit and blah, blah, blah. That's why I'm like, it's not nothing for them to have to say. Yeah, like, that's between me and Chris Rock. I'll sit down and be like, hey, this what happened, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of bullying, too, at the same time. Because it's kind of like, the reason why I'm not really mad at Will is because it's kind of like the quiet kid who finally sticks up for himself.
Yes. Yes, and I think that's what shocked everybody more than anything else because they're not used to him being like that.
Yeah.
But if you looked at some of his past interviews, he does have a little fire in him. He got a little fire in him. I think he controls his emotions a lot, which is probably what happened. But Will got a little fire in him. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, he do. I mean, everything came out. When I found out, like, apparently his dad beat his wife or something when he was 7, and he didn't feel guilty about that.
Yeah, I saw that video too. The interview thing. Something about his dad was hitting on his mama, and he hit her so hard that she spit out blood.
Yeah.
And in that moment, he felt like he should have been able to do something.
Yeah, it's 7.
He didn't.
I'm like, you're 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. That's why I said it should have been a conversation between him and Chris, not all that extra shit.
Yeah.
The fact that they already talking about the August shit, that whatever.
Yeah.
They're talking about everything. It's just not August. August is like one of the oldest situations that has been brought to their table. It's been other stuff that Jada has thrown out on this table. She clearly said that Will don't satisfy her sexually.
Yeah.
That was out the horse's mouth where she said that. Like, she said many things to just kill his spirit. But at the same time, your dumb ass still there. Because ain't no way I'm going to be with somebody that has broken me, publicly embarrassed me numerous times, had me looking like a whole ass fool.
No,
on
I think
national TV.
Will is in it for the long haul because remember this is his second marriage.
Yeah, it
So if
is.
this doesn't work out, I'm guessing he might feel like I can't win and love. So he's fighting for this.
And he's the only one fighting. But like they said at the end of that interview, bad marriage for life. They're gonna ride it out. But like at a point, and I always say this, and I've said this definitely since he's been married to Jada. I like pre-Jada. I like Will before Jada. Because the Will that I see, like the Will before, he had character. Like he was silly. He's like a big old kid. You always see him laughing. If him and her do an interview together and he's laughing and she don't find the shit funny, she give him that mama look when you done fucked up. And he shuts that shit off just like this. Because if everybody that looked at that video from before, he was laughing his ass off at Chris Rock. When he looked over there and she was giving him that mama look, he was like, oh shit. If I don't do something right now, I'm finna be in the wrath of Jada. And ain't no telling how else she gonna
he didn't realize that it hurt her feelings.
No. Because even there's some shots that shows her where she was laughing.
She was laughing after he slapped Chris.
And then
that part too.
Yeah, like again, we all thought it was staged until he started yelling from the thing. I was just like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
I still think and this is just me when it comes to that situation. I think he was caught up in the moment, and when he threw the slap out there, he realized what he was doing and tried to pull it at the last minute. It was too late. Because, like you said, if we look at how big he is compared to Chris Rock, if he would have landed a good slap, he'd have knocked Chris Rock out.
Yeah,
he'd have been asleep.
Yeah,
and that's why I think when he got caught up, and then when he realized it was too late, and he tried to pull it at the last minute, and that's another reason why I thought it was staged.
Yeah, because I was looking at us like it don't look like he really hit him.
Yeah,
because Chris didn't go back and nothing. He just sat there. And I'm like, I've seen many people slap. They don't just stand in place.
Yeah, because he didn't phase. He just was like, he just kind of looked like, this motherfucker hit me. Like he was shocked. He didn't daze him. That man still went back doing his business. But my thing,
makeup wasn't smudged or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm about to say. Y'all seen the movie with him and Bernie Mac, when Head of State. And there was a part in there when Bernie Mac slapped Chris. That was the exact same reaction that Chris gave when Will Smith slapped him. Exact same. And that's why I was just like, oh, that shit fake. They did that for because somebody got a book or something coming out.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Later got something to talk about on the round table or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because apparently that's when this conversation is gonna be had about the Oscars is on that. So I'm just like, I ain't finna watch that shit. I stopped watching Roundtable after the August Alsina thing happened.
I never watched that shit.
And she just broke that man just down. His whole facial expression. Sometimes
you gotta eventually Jada's gotta look at herself internally. Like if everybody around you has mental issues, who's causing the mental issue?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just like, I mean, because
I can jump on.
I'm just saying, eventually you gotta kind of like, are you a helper or are you an inhibitor?
Right. Those are questions that need to be asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an honest question.
She could probably have him in a position too, just being so close to him and knowing what he's gone through and his traumas. She probably triggers those traumas with certain shit she says to make him go to that moment of just
manipulating.
Yeah. I mean, because all this really came out because August couldn't keep his mouth closed. I'm like, dude, if you messing with the dude's wife, just shut up about it and keep moving, dude. Like, you want to bring it out into the open.
But come on, that's a young boy that she was messing with. Yeah, true. But he young. He ain't, us old. Think about it. When we younger, we was like.
I would say that about a regular person. August Alsina had plenty of groupies when their first album came out.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know that album.
Again, she put that cougar on him, put that cougar voodoo on him.
That cougar on him, and he wasn't ready.
The thing I say too is like they even admitted it. They weren't together.
They were separated. But separated.
No.
Yeah, it do count. Separated ain't divorced. That shit count.
The way they said it, Will was doing the same thing. If they both doing their own thing, it really don't count.
Exactly.
Hey,
I think the thing that pissed them off is the fact that they did it in that house.
Yeah. I'm mad that you doing it with my son's homeboy. First of all.
I mean, she doing everybody. She for the streets.
She was like, "Will, you sure you want to let this go? All right, well, it's free. Everybody who's ever been in my inbox, you got a free game. You got a meal ticket."
That part. Everybody, a lot of people do that. A lot of people use that as
a lot of people do what?
Once they get that freedom, they start fucking out of both pants legs.
Oh,
but she's been
both pants legs.
I'm like, I had to think about. I'm like.
Like I tell people, whatever you do in your own bedroom is what you do in your bedroom. It should never have to meet me.
Exactly.
I got to talk about what you do in your bedroom speaks highly of your discretion.
Yes.
Preach, man, my brother. I love that. I love that. That right there. Yeah. Damn. Most deaf. And that's the thing. In a marriage, it's supposed to be you and your spouse, not you, your spouse, and the whole world. Like she bringing the whole world into their marriage. We don't give a fuck. Shut up.
We don't. The last thing I care about. Okay, you're not helping me pay a bill. I can't roll over beside you and say, "Give me a glass of water." No, I don't care about none of that. Okay, enjoy yourself. Y'all can wear spikes and chains to bed. All I care. Guess what?
Right.
I don't get shit. That has nothing to do with me. Like, are you a functioning human being? Is all I care about. If I see you out in public, can I be like, I don't have to shoot you? Are you a functioning human being? That's all I care about. I ain't got time for all that other stuff. That's stupid. Like, I'll still be mad you messing with my son's homeboy. Imagine that. Like this guy came, the game age that came from my balls, you're messing with. Man.
I think,
you are having sex with my sperm, man.
Yeah.
my sperm's friend. And your egg's friend. That's what
damn. Look, damn.
Well, that's a hell of a way to look at it, huh?
Yeah. Because I mean, it's like you couldn't find nobody else. Like you getting younger and younger. Like you couldn't find nobody else.
Yeah. And when we stop talking about it, they gonna still be going through it. So now it's like the jokes are gonna continue. You know, he's mentally where he's at, and people laughing and making memes and making videos. He barely got over the August thing. Now it's this, and we just laughing. Everybody cracking up.
Yeah, and it's stuff, like I said, it's stuff in between that before this and August. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because one of the things I've seen, the Golden Globes is looking at banning him, but I also saw that he stepped down from out of the Oscars, is what I seen earlier.
Yeah, but now all his movies are on pause.
Netflix has pulled the movie that they had with him. They're pulling back because of the incident.
So this is what they're doing. They're doing it until it's safe. They're gonna hold off until it's safe. And then they're gonna ease into it. They're not gonna. Will Smith is too big of an actor, has too big of a footprint for them to just cut him off. Period.
Yeah, especially behind that. It was just a snap.
Yeah.
And they already between two black men. So
not even that. Like Hollywood does not like Chris Rock. Let's call a spade a spade. Hollywood does not like Chris Rock because of what he said. So they're gonna smooth this over. Like, hey, and that's probably why he did it. They probably told him, like, hey, just do this, step down, so we don't have to officially cancel you. Step down, let everything blow over, and then we'll slide all this stuff in. Nah.
I'll tell you something. He's probably gonna go to Tiger Woods route and gonna seek counsel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know, Tiger Woods said he had a sex problem. I said, you have a sex problem. You just got caught cheating.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He married the wrong one. That's what it was.
Yeah, he
That ain't
married
the
the
one.
man. That's the problem.
Yeah, that ain't the one he wanted to marry.
Like you didn't know how to use a burner phone. Like you got all this money, don't know how to use a burner phone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just okay, so fellas, I am gonna ask you in this question. In the event, and I'm really finna ask this question for Marcellus, since Marcellus is a comedian. In this event where this man, say you at a comedy event, this comic is up there telling jokes, you with your boo, and he cracks a joke about your boo.
Okay.
What's gonna be your angle?
Oh, I'll just take it and be like, because I have jokes too. Now, if you come into my realm, don't come into my realm. Because I'm on the stage for a reason. You're in the audience. As an audience member, you're here to watch the show. I need you to watch the show. If not, you're gonna be watching the back of your eyelids when you get up here because you're gonna be sleeping.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And I think the craziest thing is the last all of the comics are in this big thing with some more. So it's like all the comics, including Tony Rock, because Tony Rock, he kind of went in on Will Smith.
As he should. Because if you
he let him know it's on site, baby. And it's 10 of us, it's 10 of us rock boys, and it's on site.
Yeah, so, I think that shit just talk because like I guess I come from a different mindset. I'm not gonna tell you I'm finna fuck you up. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. No, because I agree, but also this is what I did a play-by-play. I said if it was me, Will Smith doesn't know all my brothers. He knows me and Chris though. If I'm Tony, he knows me and Chris, so me and Chris are gonna sit at bay. However, I have no control over the 8 other brothers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So my thing, so it's like before all the comedians come up, of course they're putting out this disclaimer. If you walk your ass up here,
it happens all the time.
City.
Which is funny because a lot of them, I wonder how many can truly fight. They talk all that shit. I wonder how many can truly fight.
And they got bodyguards. Bodyguards is on stage, so they don't have to fight. That's why they got bodyguards, so they don't have to fight. But they're putting out now the PSA. Don't come up here. They're like, you got one option. You don't like what I say, you can leave. That's your only option. Coming up here is not your option.
Yeah, it's not all of them.
This is my job.
Because comedians have gotten into fights before, and some comedians have shown that they can't. We've all seen that before. Like, oh, you talk good. You were great at wordplay. You can't defend yourself. Like,
damn.
It happens all the time. But I'm just like, can't do it.
It reminds me of that part on Nutty Professor when they went back to the comedy club and he was Buddy Love. And he went back and got on dude ass, and it was like,
but that happened to so many comedians. Like I was watching. It happened like a couple of months ago. Somebody had tried to come on stage for like a comedian, like literally try to fight the dude on stage. I'm just like, dude, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, come on, man.
Right, that's their job.
Because eventually with this microphone stand, I'm 100% right. At the same time, I won't get banned because you're taking away from my job. This is one less place that I can go to.
Right.
And people are saying, like, this is how I pay my bills from being on stage. And you're taking that away. It's fighting at the job. You're fighting at an event. I'm fighting at my job.
Exactly.
Look,
I think that's where people get it twisted at when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I get paid to tell jokes.
Mm-hmm.
You're here to enjoy the jokes that I tell. So it come with the territory. Because I know when at a concert event, guess where I ain't gonna be sitting at?
In the
motherfucking float.
Hello.
There's like a lot of times I'm like, hey, a lot of times everybody has, be having butterflies in their stomach. Sometimes we need you to sit there and take it because we're trying to get the butterflies out so y'all can all enjoy the show.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's it. Be like, I need something to get a laugh real quick, so I can be like, okay, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit. My ass be sitting in the front row crying like a motherfucker. Y'all,
Man, yeah. That ain't where
You
I
get up and leave.
You ain't shit.
Shit. Because
And
I don't
these-
have no comebacks or nothing like that. I can't jokey joke. I'm like,
Oh,
shut your stupid ass up, bitch, and be crying. Come on, let's go. Try to grab my bag and shit.
I hate you, Jody.
Because I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else. I better not see you after the show. I'm busting capping your ass. Ain't got shit. I'm just mad and I want you to know I'm upset and I'm hurt.
It always surprises me when I go to comedy shows and there's always like a heckler. I'm like, what? Like some people get kicks off that. They just come out. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Why would y'all want to? Like, sometimes it works, but then sometimes you got people like me who choose violence every time.
I don't understand that.
Every time.
I went to a Charlie Murphy show and it was a heckler. Man, Charlie Murphy ate that dude alive. I was like,
I'm like,
it was he did him so bad that his girl got up and sat somewhere else.
I did that.
Yeah.
And I had a heckler because I remember I had to make a point because he was up there talking. I said, you know what? I'm not going to just talk about you. I'm going to talk about your date because I'm going to make sure she breaks up with you before the end of the night.
Damn.
So everybody can get it.
Yeah, I said, ma'am, the reason why I'm doing this to you is because of him. And then I would stop every now and then. I said, why am I doing this? And then the crowd would say, because of him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
If you roast because of your ass, you goddamn right. You better go.
Oh, damn.
Sacrifices were needed to be made.
I'm going to just go and head out. Let me grab my purse. I'm going to head out.
Make sure you're single because you don't need to be with this dude right here.
I couldn't even imagine. Oh, I couldn't even imagine. Yeah, see that's rule number 2. 1, I'm not heckling a comedian. 2, I'm not finna be close enough.
Then at the end of the day, anytime you get the Hispanic male doing this to me on stage, no, sir, this is what you wanted. No, it ain't no begging. Please stop. No.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly
what happened.
No.
It was a San Antonio. Dude was okay. He said, no, you want to come and start messing with me, coming out talking about Rick James and stuff. Let's talk, bro. Lit him up. That lady looked at him.
I talk about old people too. I say, y'all ain't got so much time left on this planet. Who am I to stop y'all from doing all this?
Damn.
You knew better.
Everybody can get it.
Yeah, don't get it. Old lady tried to talk about me because I was chewing. I forgot I had gum in my mouth, but that's because I had an acid reflux, so I had to get that to bring it down. I forgot I had it in my mouth. You shouldn't have gum on stage, man. Why did you just?
She said you just like being at church. You ain't supposed to.
Yeah, it's fine. I was like, man, I could have spit it out, but man, the fact that you kept going, so I was like, okay, well, I really hope that your grandkids come pick you up at the end of the night because over there. I mean, enjoy it.
Oh shit!
So your grandkids know you out here being a thought, and then she now you man.
Oh shit!
Being a thought.
You wore your best pantyhose tonight, didn't you? For this damn comedy club.
You know what?
Boy,
so you got your slip on.
He said your best pantyhose. No, sir. See,
I'm gonna have to say that one.
Everybody, that's somebody's grandma, not somebody's grandson.
Well, yeah, if you condition, you can get it, huh?
Go, but yeah, you pay your money like everybody else. So shut up and deal with it.
That's hilarious.
Ma'am, you do be having jokes.
I need quick. I got it. My shit be too long because I got to think about it, and by then it's over.
Especially when you ticked off.
It take too long.
All right. You just gotta get them. Sometimes you just gotta get their mind right. Just let them. Yeah. Sometimes they forget that we're professionals. That's the problem. They be like, all right, because everybody think, oh, he ain't gonna say that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even lie. I'm that bad parent because one time Vanna had came home and she was telling me how she was being teased for being, over. She's a big little girl. So First thing I did, oh really? They teasing you? I'm like, okay, I know I can't do shit. What she look like? And she started describing the little girl, and I was like, this is what you say. And they ain't fuck with her no more. I gave her some ammo to go with.
You gotta give them some
She
power.
did.
I had to stop. I did that to my son Trey when he was in elementary school. Now that boy roasts everybody. I'm like, God damn, I created a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had to do that one before. When Santi's hair was long and we was keeping it braided, and I don't remember how we had it one time, but this girl started messing with her. She's like, you a girl, you got long hair like a girl. And I was like, son, what her hair look like? It was like this long. I said, that's why she hating, because she bald headed. So tell her you got the hair that she's supposed to have.
Oh shit. We ain't shit.
Yeah, see, you need me as a friend. I like, you can't even break that.
You know, back in the day, you can't even roll your hair with rice.
Oh, that one.
Damn, you went old school.
Like,
remember that one?
Yeah, I'd be like that.
Back in the day when they get them barbers and they cut all the hair out the barber, they got them little spikes.
Yeah. Ooh. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Ooh, that was ooh.
We couldn't hang together. We be fighting all the time.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm playing man like
man. All talking about people. Oh shit, here we go. Hey, like the color purple. Oh goddamn, here we go again.
Oh yeah, it's on and popping. Because you if you gonna step across that threshold with your bullshit, you better be able to back your shit up. Guaranteed. And you come into the ring with me, you better say, all I'm gonna tell you is you better be ready. Oh shit!
I just had a thought, and this is just my thought. What do y'all think about the reason why people are laughing is because they're experiencing the same thing, or they're going through the same thing, and that's their way of feeling like validating what they're experiencing.
Because it's relatable.
Yeah.
Or yeah. No, they see you. I just see it as human behavior. I think they just laugh because they see you as they're weak, but they see somebody weaker. They be like, "Let me direct my energy to them. That way, they can do it, so they won't be talking about me."
Or they have a persona that you're above them. Now you're below them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it. Yeah, I agree on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's always like, even when you've been, I'm quite sure, I don't know if y'all ever been in a circle and somebody talking, then it's not the person that says it, it's the person who's laughing that just does something until you be like, why are you laughing that hard?
Yeah, like you laughing too hard. Yeah. We have those moments, huh, Nika Pinks? Yeah. Like y'all laughing too damn hard. Y'all laughing my pain a lot though.
Yeah, like that shit ain't even that damn funny, nigga. No.
I like my cookie. Like my motherfucking cookie.
That was different.
No, the fuck that wasn't. That was not. So let me tell you what happened. I might get triggered on this one. So we was having a show, right? And before the show, my ritual is I get something to eat. So that day, for whatever reason, I had to go outside. I had just bought some peanut butter cookies. Took about 3 steps outside and a bird shit on my cookie. I was hot. I was like how you were with them chips. I was with that cookie. I was hot, fucked up my whole day. And that's what you see them giggling and snickling and shit. That's what they were doing the whole motherfucking time.
Cause he want to come on this motherfucker and be mad at us about the goddamn cookie, like we did. So we start getting on his ass because he was being mean to us about his cookie.
I was mad at y'all. I was sympathy, and y'all motherfuckers like, it was just a cookie.
I'm gonna tell you what somebody told me. The bird shit on me one time before I got on stage.
Ooh. Oh.
They said, landed right on my shoulder. I was like, ain't this about this? He said, that's good luck. So I was like, technically, that was a good luck cookie, but don't eat the damn cookie.
Right.
Not for this greedy behind. No, it was.
That cookie was, man, that was the last one too. I was broke.
It was hurt.
Man,
hey, Alex.
You better than me, because I would have. I'm petty, so I have no problem in like going to the corner store and getting like a bunch of antacids and just throwing it with bread.
You know what?
I almost, they taught me off the lid because I was plotting.
Oh, because he was not. When I tell you he was not in a good place, the whole episode. He was in a mood for about 2 episodes guaranteed.
I feel his pain. If you ever gone to the beach and like when those seagulls steal like something out of your hand,
bro,
the main amount of anger that comes over your body.
That happened to me when I was in high school. Cause I'm from South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, and that happened to me. They stole a hot dog out of my hand while I was chasing that motherfucker all over the beach.
Yep.
I was chasing a seagull all over the beach, picking up seashell, throwing at it. God damn it, give me my hot dog. Chasing.
So this is the problem I have with that moment. So you gonna tell me if he gave you your hot dog back, you was gonna eat it?
It's the principle. It ain't about it.
Somebody took your shit.
Okay.
If I can't have it, nobody can have it. I've been
Exactly.
That's sentimentality.
Y'all, 2 patties of a feather.
Again, I would have went to Walgreens. I would have got one of them things, them Tums, threw it out there. Because I'm about to see a bird explode. But I'm a better person now. This is when I was young.
Shit,
I'm all about the animals. I'm not.
Please fix that before the PETA be on our asses.
I'm not.
I'm a better person now. I was a child. When you're a child, you do child things.
You know what? Oh my.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
What's wrong with y'all?
No, what's wrong with you?
I'm just telling my truth. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all need Jesus.
First of all, and then I'm over here thinking, like, you know how slow you run in the sand, so you know you run a whole lot faster, and then you try to chase
Amen.
Amen. I'm saying, and you got this 6 foot plus black man running on the beach.
I look like a goddamn wildebeest running across the goddamn beach, chasing this. Nah, that was not a good day either.
Oh shit! Looking like Apollo Creed out there running on that.
There ain't no tomorrow.
You know,
oh man,
we're gonna pray, Lord. Like we're gonna definitely pray.
I understand.
Yeah, we're gonna pray.
Birds, man, they get you every time.
We're gonna pray
every time. Especially in Austin, because you know when we used to go to 6th Street and birds used to just sit out there and just plot on people. I tell you try to tell these new people walking down 6th Street all the time, like, hey man, don't walk under the trees. Like walk under there's an overpass for a reason. Walk under the overpass. Or walk in the middle of the street. Don't ever walk in the line. They be like, you know, you got drunk Caucasians, don't want to listen to the black guy. Next thing you know, they boop, 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 boop.
Hey, and it don't be like no boot. It sounds like it's something that's slapping.
Yeah.
Yep.
The birds is waiting for somebody to walk up under the other. I'm like, dude. I'm like, these birds are violent, man. These birds, I was like, these ain't your regular birds. That's all they do. They just wait on the victim.
Let me ask the question though. On the laughing. So when it comes to our friends, and I know how you said, Marcellus, that you give them a 3 jokey joke maximum before you go in. Are your friends, the people you're closest to, are they allowed to have those kind of jokes with you? Like, is that something that y'all do? Is there lines? Like,
birds of a feather flock together.
So y'all just talking shit all day?
All day. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, like back in the day, it hurts your feelings, but you know what? You got to deal with it, man. Because it makes you strong to be like, man, I cannot fight. Again, I can't fight with my friend. If I fight you, we cannot be friends. I'm one of them kind of people. Like I don't believe in fighting my friends. You just got to deal with it, and then you just plot your revenge. Be like, I'm gonna come up with some better jokes next time.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So it's never been one of those. All right, you went too damn far.
Nah, because then you know how far to take. Like certain things you ain't gonna talk. You ain't gonna talk.
Go ahead,
about,
talk serious. I know exactly where you finna go with it, because that's the
you
same
ain't
thing.
gonna talk like when it comes to like death or somebody's like personal experience. You ain't gonna talk about their mama because again, their mama's like your mama. So why would you talk about like anything that you know that's gonna hurt them internally? Like you're not gonna go that far.
Yep.
Like, at that point, if you being personally vindictive, you're trying to fight.
Yep.
You are not my friend. That's why I don't understand things like when people like, I just got so mad, I just said whatever. No, you meant that. Your friend, you know how far to take it.
Your friend know how to push your buttons. I know what triggers you.
Yeah, and why would I trigger you? Like I might make you mad, but I'm not gonna make you to the point where like, oh my god, we shouldn't be friends.
Yeah, see that part. Yeah, I don't know. We don't need to take it down. Because if you're my friend, I'm gonna need you not to push that button because you know that button is the danger button.
Yeah. And why are we doing it?
Yeah.
That's why.
So
girls go to Miami and come back bitter enemies every single time. I hate her. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all just went to Miami.
Them some bad trips, obviously.
Man, every single time. I had a coworker do that. They went down, and then you don't pay any mind because at first they be around each other all day long. They come back from a trip, man. People don't want to go to the other side of the building. I'm like, hey man, you're hungry, y'all. I mean, you still lunch every day. I'm not talking about that. What's wrong?
I do be getting that. I was hoping that'd be some unreal. That was an unreal situation. How did y'all gonna go to Miami and somewhere on a girls trip and y'all fall out? Like,
yeah. Didn't that comedian? What's the one on Facebook? T.I. Kill You. When he talked about that wild on the trip, somebody ain't got no money.
Yeah.
Somebody in a hole.
Every time when somebody like one person wants to do it, like, or the one person wants to do this, another person wants to do this, and they not. I'm like, so what? Y'all don't have to be around each other. Like we just down here in the city.
Exactly.
So the only thing y'all need to be is like when it's time to come home, it's time to come home. Man. Don't leave me.
Yeah. Yeah. That definitely don't do that because we gonna have a problem.
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand no friendships when they like. I went to school with a guy. We had a basketball game in Prairie View. Mind you, in Austin. They went to Prairie View. He left them. He left whoever rode with him in Prairie View. Came back. So he had to catch a ride with somebody else. It wasn't talking about on site. Because my whole thing, the rule is if I leave with you, I need to come back with you.
Exactly. That's the rule of all friendships in the club, wherever you go, to the mall, out of town. That is the golden rule.
Yes. That is.
Yeah.
Because
even if an emergency came up, you got to go make sure you do due diligence. If you got an emergency that you got to get back to, please let everybody know, I got an emergency, I got to get back. What are you going to do? Are you going to ride back with me or are you going to stay? If we never had this conversation, we're going to have a whole different conversation when I get back.
Definitely right about that.
I won't even have a conversation.
It wasn't because he went flying through a window as soon as he came back. I said, oh.
Right.
He gave me that Jazzy Jeff. I'm like, oh, yeah. As soon as that car rolled, I just happened to be on campus. That car rolled up and he went straight to the door. I said, oh, game time.
Go down, son.
Yeah, he did make, how Jazzy Jeff be getting thrown through the door.
At that point, I mean, shit.
I say ain't nothing worse than you mad for because what's that, an hour and a half trip from PV to Austin? You mad for an hour and a half. So actually, you've been mad before an hour and a half. You were mad trying to find the ride back, but then you also mad for an hour and a half.
And it's marinating.
2 hours of madness.
Yeah, and
you
marinate
play by play. You know exactly what you finna do by the time you get up.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's going down.
Yes, I'm gonna tell him that. He gonna tell me this.
And ain't nobody coming to your aid because everybody already know. Like, dude, you left him. Like, it ain't nothing worse when they say when business beat you home. They be him. Oh, so and so coming. You might as well go and put your shoes on.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Like, don't get
part.
comfortable yet. Yeah, you better not be in socks by the time you get here. You better put some shoes on.
Mm. Oh, baby. Woo.
Have
Yeah.
a footy.
Okay. Okay.
Have
He ain't
a
gonna do
footy.
that.
Mm.
He ain't gonna do
You got that
nothing.
much confidence.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, because apparently you already thought that for you to leave him. You thought he
Yeah.
ain't gonna do it. You tried to take advantage of somebody. Okay.
Oof. See, God is so good. I didn't have to go through none of that there because it was
You gotta
not.
worry about that.
Me too. I can't leave anybody. I'd be so mad. Remember how many times I got in trouble because I didn't come home because I had to wait on somebody.
Ooh.
Like I can't leave them, but they were
Yeah.
really out there having a conversation. Like, dude, I'm already late. Sometimes you be like, I just got to suffer the consequences. I'm suffering the consequences for you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Shit.
Yeah, parents over there. I told you to be home this time. I was, but I couldn't leave my friend.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'd be like, hey, look, man, you got about this time. I'm finna go.
Yeah. You gonna have to come.
You got one of them talking to friends. We're like, come on, man.
For
I
real.
think with my friends already knew how my mother could be and didn't know because see with my circle back then, everybody mama and daddy was mama daddy. So if one got in trouble, we all got in trouble. So if I'm finna be late, we all finna get in trouble. Because we be late together. So we all finna get in trouble. And didn't nobody want to deal with my mama. So they knew it was like, say.
Let's go.
Yeah. Wasn't nobody trying to deal with that. Nobody.
Yeah,
So no. And my mama was the cool mama. So if you hit that level with her, yeah, and she ain't gonna cover you with the other parents. So if you mess up with her, yeah, dog, let's go. Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
No.
My dad was he didn't want to give everybody advice. Nobody else would be having like father figures. So my dad was the only one around. Like, he gave great advice. He gave people financial advice, everything. Like, I love your dad. I said, hey man, I don't got nothing better. But his ass, when he tell you to be home, I don't be home. I'm like, hey man, ain't you a little old to be getting grounded? I said, I'd rather get grounded than whoopings.
Man. Hello.
My dad told me at 13. He's like, what he tell me at 13? He said, you too big to be getting whoopings. He said, I don't get whoopings no more. He said, you either gonna get an ass whooping. I said, you know what? And then I looked at my dad's hands. I said, I'd never want that man to punch me in my life.
Baby.
Yeah. Because his hands were 2 times bigger than mine. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Like, no, I'll take grounded for 200, Alex.
Hello?
Yes. Take this phone, Dad.
Yeah.
This phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we quit getting whoopings after a while, you get so many. Again, I was a terrible kid, but you get so many whoopings, it don't phase you anymore. And he realized I wasn't crying anymore. He's like, oh, okay, you're not crying. You too big to get whoopings.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, to a 13-year-old. Then he actually had a legit point. Because he's like, well, you're 13. He said, if you don't know what's right and wrong by the time you're 13, I've done a terrible job of raising.
Yeah.
I said, you know what, you're absolutely right. I knew you know what you're doing. He's like, you know what you're doing. He said, you're going to do it the right way or you're going to do it the wrong way, but you know what you're doing at 13. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Be pushing it.
You're absolutely right.
Put it there. Damn. That just put me in a whole different thought process like that. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right there.
Now everybody think about it. At 13, I knew if I did this. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. You're like, oh shit. Yeah, you're right. Miss Alzheimer's, I'm gonna ask you a question because you said you had a question and then we veered off, and I bet $5 you don't remember the question.
Oh shit!
See, there you go.
I should have had my question ready in the private chat and just been ready for it, and I didn't forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was about, because that's why I had veered off to the friends and taking it too far. I don't even remember. Oh, I kind of remember, but I don't remember how I phrased it. But okay, so when it comes to the friendship circles and stuff like that, because again, the whole laugh at my pain and things like that, and sometimes people don't know, but do we let our friends in? Like, how fast do we let them in before we, let them know that there's things that's going on? Like, with the whole, and I guess kind of going back to the whole, Will Jada thing. I hate to bring it up again, but for Chris to have been their friend, so they're saying, that he should have known. But is it one of those things where our friends don't know that we have things like that going on because maybe we didn't tell them?
Chris
Or,
was
you don't think so?
No, he was a coworker.
Mm. And I like that you said that, because like, and this has kind of crossed my mind over the last couple of weeks. So the craziest thing was, which, I'm not big with my coworkers. I say this: my coworkers aren't the ones that I don't get what I give out with them. So where I may call, hey, person is sick, hey, just checking on you, want to see how you was. I don't get that back from them, because in the last month my son had surgery. Nobody texts to say, hey, just calling to see or checking to see how your son's surgery went. Hey, didn't get that. I had the flu. Didn't get that. Hey, just checking to see how you doing. I didn't get none of that. So when you cross those lines and you say that, when I think about it, and I'm like, you know what? My book is really closed with them. I can tell you a whole lot about them, but they couldn't tell you a whole lot about me. Because one, they're a coworker. You're not my friend. But at the same point, me and Pinks had a conversation this week, and we realized sometimes there are things, and it may just be by just not thinking to or putting stuff on the table. Sometimes we don't know what our friends have going on. Everybody may not just be putting it out there, but at the same time, I personally think that at a point, just like with everything, you got levels. If you're not at a certain level with me, as far as friends, there's going to be some things that you don't know about me. Yes. And I think at points, people think they're higher than what they are on that friend tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you find out that, oh, well, I didn't know that, and you're like, oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I noticed, too, a lot of people, because they put so much of their business on social media, they feel like updating social media is like updating you, and that's enough. You should have known because I posted it on this social media outlet.
And sometimes you got to bring.
I was going through this, or that sometimes I was
know. I don't care enough about you to look at your life like that. You're not my friend.
Oh.
You happen to be my friend on Facebook, but that's not I wouldn't know what you look like in real life. But I share what I choose to share on Facebook, but you don't know what I go through. You don't know what I ate for breakfast. You don't know my mama name. You don't know my sister name.
Yeah.
You don't know my dog's name. You don't know where I live in real life. I've never invited you to my house.
Yeah. But a lot of people will get in their feelings because they put it out there and felt like you should have known because it was put out there. Yeah. You should have known I was going through this or I was going through that because XYZ knew. I put it on Facebook.
Yeah, that's the same thing with like Jada when she talking about she had alopecia. Nobody knows you had alopecia. Ain't nobody worried about your life like that, Jada.
Hello? They did a poll on a few, because this has been hot this week. They did a poll asking people who knew about that Jada had alopecia. The 95% of the polls that I've seen, nobody knew. And I'll say this because this is me. I knew because, hey, you know how stuff pop up on Facebook. I seen it, but I did just like this. Because I am Will and Jaded out. I was Will and Jaded out before the Oscars. Because
I have alopecia. And I didn't know Jada had alopecia.
Yeah. Wouldn't have known. Like she's been rocking short hair forever.
I think that's just an excuse. I think she's trying to defend him going up there and putting hands on him. I don't think she got it.
Well, I will say this. This was announced months ago. This wasn't just announced when she won the Oscars. This was announced about a month and a half ago is when I seen it come down my timeline. And like I said, I nicely I ain't go click and read because I'm over them. I'm just tired of seeing them they business on social
media. You want to
media.
hear what kind of penises she put in your vagina?
Man,
I don't care. That's the last thing I care about. I don't care. Like, are you helping humanity? Is this anything helping us move forward as a people? No.
No. Yeah.
I don't think anybody. And a month ago, like that's not, if you're just now saying something a month ago, and then not only that, where we are right now, Black women is rocking the fades with our big earrings and our makeup and all of that. So when her and Willow did the whole shade, so does Willow have alopecia too? Like, I'm curious because Willow shaved her head bald and did the same thing her mama did.
People unfortunately, like when I even had cancer, people would shave their head when they got cancer. Like, I understand this is a form of unity. People like doing it. I see most females do it. Most males, we like kick rocks, enjoy yourself, you'll be all right. I know it happened to me. Nobody cares. They be like, oh, I feel sorry, but ain't nobody coming to visit me. You find out who your real truth players are when you're on your deathbed.
Oh, that's a whole nother thing, right?
Lord knows, before 25, I thought everybody was my friend before 25. Till somebody tells you that, man, you don't have much time. When I was found out, I was down on the freaking bed. 3 people came to the hospital.
Wow.
Shows you make a whole lot of changes in life after that, though. People are like, oh, you don't come around no more. For what? Why ain't you come around?
Yeah. Because when it mattered the most, you wasn't there.
Yeah.
Message.
Yeah. I don't fuck with you. Yeah. Because my cutoff game is gangster.
I was one going around, thought everybody was my friend. People used to tell me, man, you too friendly. I'm like, I'll be all right, man. You good. I come through, help everybody move. That's one of them people.
We can have that. That's a whole nother episode. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
That's why I said I got to thinking, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna speak and go, because then I know and then we gonna go, and then But baby, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Taught me a lesson. Just the same way you treat people, don't expect people to treat you the same way.
Ooh, yeah. See, and that's my. I'm gonna say that's my toxic trait. But I've learned, of course, not have that expectation. But I don't have the expectation, but I acknowledge it.
Yeah. But at the same time, you also put up another barrier. Like the same thing when people like you don't open up all the time. Like you're not gonna open up yourself to friendship anymore like that because you've already been that bridges. Don't burn bridges. Like why would I? I'm not going to rebuild this bridge.
Yeah, right. The bridge done.
Like why are you hanging out with them? Because your bridge is kind of wicked.
I set your bridge on fire. So
I can go across your bridge, but you can't come across mine.
Yeah,
I don't like this one-way bridge stuff. That I got to go back to my side.
I don't like the one-sided relationships. I have a problem with that.
Yeah,
that's a whole other conversation.
I shouldn't have to help fix your island. Ain't nobody coming over here to help my island.
Yeah. Ooh, yes, it's definitely. All right, so y'all got because we coming up on that 2-hour mark. Let's cut this podcast down to less than 2 damn hours. We just ain't gonna do it. Yeah, but anyway,
let's just sit here and look at each other for 6 minutes, so we'll make it 2 hours. I'm just joking.
I know, look. Yeah, a soup cooler. I'll tell you. Everybody show their soup cooler.
Well, with your outro is usually about 5 minutes. So,
what outro? My outro is peace, love, and hair. Nah, I don't know. It's been a weird weekend for me.
I was finna be all in your business. I was finna say, how long you in Korea? But I know you probably can't tell that. I know you're on the secret.
Hey, so check this out. So Korea has been like the Roach Motel for me. I come here, I can't get out. I was supposed to left in
Okay.
February. So it was like, well, you did such a good job. We're gonna hold you to June. Now they're talking about you. You did such a good job. We're gonna try to hold you to September. I'm like, bitch, I will swim back to the States.
Now, don't be
So-
like, I don't know, are you in the military over there or are you doing private?
I'm no military. That'd be the only reason why I'm over here.
Okay, because I know a couple of people went over there, and I'm sorry, ladies, that I gotta tell this, but somebody told me that there's an STD over there that if you catch, you can never come back to America.
What?
That's Thailand.
It's Thailand, okay. So that's
It's
like
Thailand.
them over there. That if you catch this, they said
Yeah.
you can never leave
Yeah.
that area. It's called
That's
Black.
they were, it's a they gave a whole safety brief about that.
Wait. Stop. Rewind. Because for one, I missed the name. And then y'all had to get a safety.
I can't remember the name.
I think it's kind of like Black Gonorrhea or something. Right?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I remember telling
No,
you
it's like, well, that's probably what they call it, but it ain't. I can't think of the scientific name they said. And I was just like,
Yeah,
I thought I was joking.
because I remember, I thought so. They said so and so can't come back. I was like, what are you talking about? He can't come back. They're like, he over there for life. I was like, what? He caught it.
Well, not for life. They got not for life. They got what's the name? They got to go through the treatment. I think the treatment is like a couple of years though.
Years?
Yeah.
Man,
Wow.
I was like, it's the stuff you don't hear about. That military, like, woo.
Yeah. It's crazy over here
That's
though.
why they deserve them standing ovations when they come back from the airport. I'm like, y'all
It's
better respect the military.
Yeah.
Shoot, people need to not be over there doing nothing then.
But they're humans. Humans gonna do what humans gonna do.
Yeah, but shit.
Yeah.
You just
And it's crazy because I ain't no crazy. The whole y'all, I know y'all seen Hangover 3. It's like that. You got the
like that in
girls,
Brazil, too.
the boys, and you can't tell until they drop their drawers.
Yeah.
They got the girls that yeah, it's a whole bunch of shit. I just be laughing.
and that's why I like being in the hood.
I just be laughing my ass off. We have to walk through and make sure nobody do anything and cause an international incident and shit.
Yep.
And the shit that I be seeing, I be laughing my ass off. Cause I be like, you know damn well in the States, no girl that look like that is gonna talk to you. You know goddamn well.
You talking to Charlie,
Not only that, to walk up to you and talk to you.
or they try to get a passport because that happened to my cousin. He wanted
Yep.
to marry a girl over there. As soon as she came over here, she left him with
She
the
left
kids. She had 2 kids
Yep.
and bailed.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Didn't care about
And
nothing.
then-
About the kids. She just wanted to be over here.
Yeah, here's and the crazy part about it is if they military, regardless if she leaves or not, they still gotta pay for them kids.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what was that again? Because y'all got me looking for stuff. What was that?
So he was saying that one of his friends got married a chick over there, and they had 2 kids, and just so she could get a green card to the States. Once she got to the States, she left him with the 2 kids. And I said, even in that situation, that dude still had to pay for them 2 kids.
Wait,
Yeah.
she left with the kids or she left him with the
No,
kids?
she left him with the kids, but
Oh,
Yeah,
she left
yeah.
him with the kids. Oh, okay.
she bailed. She was free. Her little,
Oh.
her little,
Wow.
yeah, her little,
She said, I
Yeah.
got my card. I don't need nothing else. Here you go.
she
It's
didn't need
yours.
them kids and nothing. Yep, I'm out.
Damn, now that's some savage shit right there.
Oh, that's
You
yeah.
keep out on your kids? Like,
You know what? And I said to say I can
Well-
see that happening because it's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for?
it happens. So, yeah, I guess.
There's a lot of available women here or who are foreign nationals that prey on small-minded people.
T still over there on Google.
Man, look, I'm over here tripping out a little bit. I'm like,
We only got 40 seconds.
You fine?
All right.
What it is, everybody probably, people watching probably gonna be like, what
because
the
they
fuck?
got they STD
I'm in-
rates is
I'm-
pretty
I'm in
high.
But
They
not
got
only do I
matter
crack
of fact,
jokes, I'm informative.
yeah.
Man,
Shit, for real.
yeah, because they STD rates is kind of off the chain.
They talking about the it is a house where they got a basket with a hole in the bottom.
I heard about.
Yeah.
I don't know about this.
Yeah.
The white people talking about it. It's always the white people talking about it.
I heard about that though. Where the basket come down and they, ooh.
Yeah. So the lady sits in the basket. They lower the basket on the client and spin the basket.
I think it virgin in a basket or something like that.
Goodbye.
I don't know about the
Goodbye.
word.
That's just the. I think that's just the name they call it. But
That is
I'm
absolutely.
not playing with y'all. I ain't playing with y'all. Goodbye.
You know who talk about it though. They be and bragging about the shit. I be like, okay.
No, thank you. I need my skin to look the same way what I was born with.
Man.
look, oh my God, where my medicine at?
That's right. You sick.
I'm struggling over here.
I was about to say, why you sound like an alto after she sung her only solo?
You know
I'm
what?
struggling.
He
Going
saw
out
the
there.
best in me.
Right. Y'all forgive me. I've been sucking on lemons and stuff all night.
I'm a little. Yeah. Oh my Jesus. You know what?
Take your time.
Okay. So as we're gonna go ahead and come to the close of the church, folks will say.
As we proceed.
We're gonna go ahead and let Nika Pinks give her wonderful outro.
My wonderful outro would be that.
You got to get announcements. Church announcements.
Okay, so for the church announcements today, I just wanted to say, Brother Randolph made it to the sermon. He was about 20 minutes late, but he arrived. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. He was here. He was present. He got what he needed that he could take away today and put it into the universe and apply it to his life. Okay. Next church announcement, we have, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us.
That part.
Chronicles of a Black Sheep. You can find us on the Tick of the Talk. You can find us on the Instagram, the Face of the Book, the Apple. The shit got so much shit. We out there. You should be able to put
YouTube,
bitches,
Stitcher, everywhere. Anchor. We out here.
We out here. There's no reason. Go out there, y'all like, share, subscribe. The same way y'all support y'all baby daddy rap careers that ain't took off and he 47, you can support us because at least we going somewhere. Hoo-hoo. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, all right. Word for me. Hallelujah.
I'm just saying. I got more, but I'm not the joke.
You know what? On that part, you should have played that part on TV. Yolehu.
Yeah, that one. It's my favorite one right now too. Yes, please do. We're not gonna go there.
So we're gonna let our wonderful guest give his outro. I'm scared, kind of.
It's a TK.
That was it.
I don't like the TK. That's ugly. We're better human beings. I'd like to thank y'all so much for having me. I've had a hellacious time. Just want to let you know, fellas, if your girl says she's got to work tomorrow and she works at Chick-fil-A, she's lying.
I'm done. Game over. Game over.
Ladies, if you have a boy child, let's get him circumcised. Let's cut that brisket fat.
Cut the brisket.
Don't let them go out there. Don't have them be Christmas every day. You got to think about when he gets older. No woman wants to deal with Christmas every day because she's got to unravel that package every day.
Oh, your ass gonna get in trouble.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank y'all for having
me. As I said, I was scared, and that just confirmed.
She can't think about it. She's like, you know what? I don't like unraveling packages every day.
It just gives you a visual. It's like, you know what? Hey, That's
The
gonna
turtle.
open up another topic, and we'll be here 20 minutes.
We like surprise.
Stop it!
Yeah, that's exact. Yeah, don't nobody. Peekaboo. And some of the funny thing is some of them can't be unwrapped. That shit.
Man, you
looking like a wasp nest, sir. I'm sorry.
I ain't got shit to say.
we might need to have another episode. Surprises in the bedroom. That one
surprises in the
Christmas every day. That's what you got to ask yourself. You want Christmas
in the bedroom? All right, that's gonna go left.
That's gonna go so far left.
Everybody like Christmas presents, but nobody likes to unwrap them bitches.
No. Sometimes it can be too much tape, too much wrapping paper, just the wrong gift altogether.
Yeah, imagine get the same gift, but I gotta unwrap this bitch every day. I'm sorry.
Woo! DW, your outro. we ain't gonna get no sermon today.
Not today. You don't fuck my whole.
And we all know that.
I'm like, what the hell? Wait, hold on. How the what?
This is a classic.
Anybody
can make him.
Like, I'm trying to figure out how to. Okay, we were just talking about Will and Jada. Now we're talking about uncircumcised. Okay, I'm trying to get a correlation. I'm trying to line it up to where.
I'm just giving her worldly advice to males and females
in her life. Many.
I apologize.
And maybe that's why Will don't satisfy her, because she tired of unwrapping presents
every day.
Well, she got a goddamn Grand Canyon down there, so she.
They gonna come for you.
We gonna get.
Nah, we know. Jada got that big ass big toe too. That we don't want to talk about it enough, but I seen it with them open toe shoes. I'm like, that toe is kind of fucked up, but I mean,
bro, I thought it was just me. Okay.
I saw that the other day. I was like, damn, that mug is hanging off that front of that shoe.
I look like I'm gonna get you sucker.
Yeah.
How y'all know that lady ain't got a bunion and y'all laughing in her pain?
We've been laughing at her pain for so long.
That ain't no
she ain't in pain and she got an open toe shoe on.
In the words of an ex-boyfriend, you got to keep your head up.
Well, thanks for coming out. Good night, God bless. That's all I got.
Yes. So, yeah. So my outro is gonna be admitted. Life will be boring without me. That's my outro. So, on that note, because I can't. He done messed me all the way the hell up. I can't even function right about now, for real.
There you go.
So, as Pink said,
I'm done.
Like, share, subscribe, follow, all that other wonderful stuff. Support us. We support you. By the way, before I forget, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Simply Wisdom Inc., as well as P. Alexander. We do have, I think I posted it on the page. So we do have a code if you choose to order items from them, shirts, body butters, because you know it's summertime. Ladies, don't be out here with your skin all looking rough and raggedy. On the Simply Wisdom and get you some body butter and make that shit smooth. and work that on out.
Elbows, get them kneecaps,
Please don't
get
do that.
them feet before y'all go out there and be having
Definitely them feet.
over.
You looking like you've been cracking concrete with your heels. Please put some body butter on that, please.
Yes.
Jesus, in the name of Jesus.
I seen somebody who had feet like that. Look like a struck match on the bottom of her.
It's gonna be a lot of that. We summer ready, and we in Texas too. It was hot as hell today.
Yeah,
everybody had sandals and shorts and flip flops and all that shit on today. So
Man,
I didn't. I had on some jeans and a t-shirt.
How the hell?
I
It
did.
was too hot.
I had on my thirst straps today, so I'm okay. I had on gray sweats. Some old lady was gonna get it today.
Hello. Surprise. Like 1-8 over.
We're strapping today. Somebody got their tax money back. Old lady, I got you, baby.
You put on your thirst trap of 3,000.
Yeah. Somebody grandma finna get it.
There go. Question before we check up off of here. Are we jumping on IG after this?
It's whatever you want to do.
I'm asking so I can make that public service announcement.
Whatever you like.
Don't tell me that. Anyway, so we're gonna jump on IG. Cut up. We said we was gonna go back to our original thought of us having after party, but we're gonna do it on cut up on IG a little bit. No G is like IG is extra off. We really ain't got no filter. So jump on there. We're under TK's Coabs, TKSCOABS. Of course, also like us on IG. We got our IG pages on the header there. Because we're trying to build our stuff up. We got sponsors now. We
official.
We coming up on the rough side of the mountain now. Shoot, we coming on up. So so cut up with us. We be on there probably about 10, 15. DW bladder old, so he got to take a potty break and stuff before we get over about 10:30, 10:35.
I got the bubble gut, so it might be longer than that. So
shit, literally.
What you eat? Never mind, I don't even want to know that. Anyway, so definitely. So shout out to our wonderful sponsors. Next week, topic. We're going to have a parenting episode next week. Call it parenting because we haven't had one. I think, and I know we didn't last season, so it was past due. So next week is the 3 C's in parenting.
Confinement, confession, and what else? What's the last one?
In parenting?
Yeah.
Co-parenting.
No. Oh, my bad. I was
custody
thinking confession.
And child support.
Oh, girl, that's finna be a mess.
Oh, I was thinking confinement, confession, and concussion.
So you knocking kids out and putting them in dark rooms and
until they tell me what the fuck I want to know.
Are we interrogating the kids? Are we growing? Are we okay?
Yeah.
Parenting, the interrogation room with DW.
Well, it's already gonna be lit. So So if by chance you are interested in being on the episode, hit the messenger, one of the inboxes.
Hey, you gotta be a good parent. Your kid can't be locked up.
Yeah, if you ain't even got custody of your kids, don't even try and bring your ass on this podcast room. Please don't.
Hey, it can be a reminder of what not to do.
Yeah, we ain't. Yeah, if Big Mama got your kid 7 days a week, don't you bring your ass on this goddamn podcast.
First of all, if you have your child's birthday tattooed on you so you can remember the same.
For you.
And if it's wrong when you got it tattooed on.
I was gonna say if your kid call you by your first name.
Ooh.
If y'all share the same snacks, because your mama is there.
Because your mama and your grandmama the same age. I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah.
You gotta call your grandma mama.
Oh Lord. Yeah. So our episode after next week, that will be our autism episode. So we do have a guest for that. So Be
So
ready.
we got a lot of stuff. Y'all need to tune in.
Yeah,
check us out.
Oh Lord, we got so much shit.
And check us out. Hey, we stalled it now. We had 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, you got the bubble guts. I don't want you having that in traffic look. So we're gonna go ahead and close out. Marcella, stay on with us, and yeah.
I got one of them good farts lined up too. That motherfucker.
Goodbye.
Just kicking down all the doors, guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's 12 years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than any.
Wrong intro. See, we was trying to hurry up so we